Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific. This is my play by email match against Xargun. He's an allied commander for me, it is the Empire of Japan. This is game version 26B and we're playing standard stock scenario 1. No modifications. And yeah, my carriers at Melbourne not really engaging the big task forces I was hoping for. And we still have not very active turns these days. I can only hope for a change of situation, or at least to get a little more burning steel to show for. But no clash at night or day. Still more anti-submarine activity around Rockhampton and maybe also Melbourne. But I can detect some fleets or ships at least at the port of Karachi. That is maybe something I could go for. At first, ground attacks, Chinese units trying to escape, and I do my best to hunt them down. No flying tigers more, it looks like they're off the table, off the map for some days. Maybe too much damage airframes. I don't know. Yeah. Good, so my tanks arrive at Hami, where my 2 cavalry brigades was defeated. Tanks attacking, inflicting casualties, and the Chinese have nothing to really break the armor, so it will maybe need some days that I defeat these Chinese units, but looks like everything is going well. My recon tank unit is also able to defeat and finally destroy this one Chinese unit crossing non-stop here into my rear. So that story is over. The rest is bombardments. And nothing more. Good. Or not good. So everyone is still waiting for the big allied push. Where, with what, I don't know. But Xargun have 10, 12 battleships and 50 cruisers, 200 destroyers. So he's only lacking, I think, carriers maybe. Of course, all the surface fleet without air support is in these days a little exposed. Very light air losses. One of my search airplanes had an ops loss, and so the pilot is not that fine. There was also no sinking sound, no reported sunk ship. In China, I was able to defeat this one unit always coming in the rear. This is now hopefully over. There's still only these 2 units. I wait that they come out of the mountains. I already move a mixed brigade in this direction to welcome them. I'm also on the way here to find this one guy. He's hiding here. He's still there. And yeah, the main body of my army is walking in Chengdu. This is primary target. I also was able to close here the border, so no supplies can enter this hex from this side. Once I take Chengdu, I can also do the same here. Then I can close this one. I will also walk here with my tanks and very slow attempt, but I can cross the river here and walk here in because here's a small road. This would be faster, so I can block 3 directions supply flow. This is normally the number 1 hex I must also close. The problem is that here is a river, so if I cross here into the hex, I would create a shock attack, so I'm not so sure how I can do this. But the main attempt, or the main reason behind this, would be only to starve this 40 units out of supplies and make it easier for me to defeat them in the long run. And force at the end Xargun for some reaction. We will see. So at the end I have here only my tanks and 1 division plus some anti-aircraft equipment. Holding here the position to block the main road. Take Chengdu and block also the minor road. And then there will be still supplies going this way, but if it's enough to feed 40 units, hard to say. And at the airtime, and if there's anything trying to attack me here, I can use my air force to slow them down. I don't know if I can defeat 100,000 Chinese walking down the street with only air power, but I can slow them down and then react maybe. So I get detection on a bunch of ships here at Karachi. That could be some activity, so I will maybe try to move into the hex and force them to a fight. But because, I mean, I have no detection on my ships, but Xargun saw, I think, that I detect him, so he knows that something is nearby. We will see how he reacts. The rest is all fine. The Melbourne looks like nothing coming out, so I maybe give up, and I have also not more too much fuel, so I will sail now west and see if there's maybe something more source of the Southern Ocean. At the same time, I have here my submarines plus my new hunter group, making sure that really nothing can bypass here, undetected at least. I call back my short-range destroyers, or not really short-range destroyers, but the cruisers are not really with long-range stuff. So they're not the best for this long search missions. They are really maybe going here, stay here for 1 week and then go back without really moving and only waiting. At New Zealand, not much. I'm walking down the highway. Try to take out the last base on New Zealand. Hunting the submarines is a daily routine now. More equipment arriving in Townsville, my army getting stronger, and I build up. I try to get the port of 7. Once this is done, I can maybe call down the army forces to be at the front. And in Tahiti, if I can find it. Oh yeah, I left my position here. Was on the way more or less back to get fuel, and then oops, I see, there's some task force. Maybe these are the 3 destroyers hunt down my patrol boat before, so I will try to engage them and maybe get revenge and sink them all and see some action. But 6 hexes is a little far away, so I don't know if Xargun know me. Because I can see this task force, but I have no detection level on it. I'm not so sure. Sometimes this is a little strange and the explanation is not so clear, but at least I know there's some task force. If there's really 3 ships, if it's really destroyers, who knows? Because there's... I don't know if this is now detection level 1, but then we would also call it 1 out of 10, or 1 out of 9, or 1 out of something. So there's simply no detection level, but I can see the task force. We will see. Next time, hopefully. Or I miss the task force and nothing will happen. And this is my battle cruiser formation. So long I don't run an enemy 2 battleships, I'm confident to at least not fail immediately. But we will see. Take care. Bye bye.